Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang, now this video is not an instructional video on how to, but it's more of a call to action. Now, I post my thumbnail is the affirmation that I'm gonna post in the description of this video or the comments, and the comments I'll pin it, right? I'll start off by saying this. A lot of issues that you have socially, a lot of issues that you have in your life overall, a lot of issues that you have with not being able to develop discipline to get the goals accomplished that you want is because you're in your comfort zone, bro. When people say stuck in your head, I think of that now as being stuck in your comfort zone. Now, for years, bro, I'm gonna just give you a testimony before I go on and then I'm gonna go into it. But for years, I had problems with eye contact with females. To be totally honest, I'll be looking at their tits sometimes, or I'll be looking at their lips and like that. But it wasn't necessarily because I'm a pervert, even though I am a pervert. Nah, it was because my comfort zone was not looking in people's eyes. With dudes, my posture would be all weird. I would look at dudes like this or like this in the eyes, or be looking all around, or just like overthinking and like staring dudes in the eye and like raising my eyebrows, and like it was just not a comfortable situation. But just me speaking to my therapist last year, man, shout out to Lance, man. He told me that I have issues with being inside my comfort zone. That's why I drank so much. That's why I smoked so much. That's why I stayed in the house so much. That's why I would, avoid people and take the stairs when I saw that they were walking to the elevator, and we would get there around the same time, because I just wanted to be in my comfort zone. I just wanted to be in my safe space. That's why I wasn't making any friends. That's why I wasn't progressing in my career. That's why I was doing everything so safely. That's why I was losing everything, because I was stuck in this box, bro. Because I was stuck in this square, in this little circle. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I listened to that affirmation and decided to at least speak it or program myself subconsciously to be out of my comfort zone, in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I just woke up one day and my eye contact was phenomenal. And it was really life changing, bro. Like, when I think about it, sometimes I really do want to cry, because it was something that held me back from getting jobs, from making friends, from hanging out with family. And then, of course, it would just be a cycle. What's up, Elizabeth? Where I would drink or stay in the house to avoid people, so I wouldn't feel like I was making other people feel uncomfortable, because I'm not a bully. Like, who enjoys or who is okay with just making somebody who's undeserving of being uncomfortable? So, if you really want to improve anything in your life socially, bro, you have to be able to make people feel good and make them feel comfortable, but you have to be comfortable with being out of your comfort zone first. Now, this affirmation is so powerful that it could be used to improve any area of your life: money, social skills, status, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Approach anxiety. It can improve anything, but the thing about it is you have to use it with that intention. Number one, I would say, just let your subconscious mind do the work, because my intention was not to improve my eye contact. That's just something that naturally occurred. So when you see this affirmation naturally do its work, then you will trust the process even more. Then we have something called a success loop. What up? A success loop is basically some people call it the winner effect. Basically, when you accomplish one small thing, or when you accomplish anything, that it'll give you the confidence, it'll give you the momentum that you need, the evidence pretty much that you need to be able to go on and improve in different ways. What's up, Limit? Now, once you see that it improved one area of your life, intentionally use it. So if you want to use it to destroy your approach anxiety, or build your confidence enough to ask your boss for a raise, or stand up to a bully at school, wherever it may be, or if you don't have discipline, you might not have discipline because it makes you uncomfortable to try to build discipline or to exercise discipline. Being undisciplined and being lazy is your comfort zone. That's why. Not that you're a bad person, not that you have character flaws, not because you have trauma. Well, it might be because you have trauma. But the things that you want 9 times out of 10 is because you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone because your comfort zone is so small. The thing about it is you got to exercise being uncomfortable. You need to use this as you need to exercise this like a muscle. Now, this affirmation track is about 20 minutes, but it's not 20 minutes of some dude saying, I am stepping out of my comfort zone. I am stepping out of my comfort zone. Because if you keep on hearing the same exact message verbatim, it's going to create resistance and it's going to be a little bit more, it's going to be painful. So, what he does is he lists like maybe 50 different affirmations and says it for like 20 minutes, right? But it's imperative, bro. It's imperative that you understand that it works, bro. Because the things that we tell ourselves and how we program ourselves is going to manifest in our lives, bro. I have a lot of friends who say, oh, my stupid ass, or oh, my dumb ass, or my silly ass, or my fat ass. Well, I don't have any overweight friends, but, and they say it in a funny way, but no, everything that you say to yourself counts. I used to make mistakes and automatically tell myself I was a bad person. But because that came, that was not a, I don't want to say a traumatic type of thing where people would tell me I was a bad kid or a bad boy when I was very little, but subconsciously I had that in my mind. So if I would trip, or if I would make somebody feel uncomfortable, or if I would make a mistake, like a very human, simple, rookie, amateur mistake, I would tell myself I was a bad boy. Or if an interaction with a woman went kind of strange or awkward, I would tell myself that. Like, you're a bad dude, bro. But that's not true. That's not true at all. Now it gets to the point where when I get in those situations and I start feeling a little anxiety, or I start feeling a little sad about a situation not going the way that I want, I start singing, I start humming. I don't know where that came from, but I start humming and I tell myself, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I might say it out loud and people would be like, huh? And be like, oh no, I was just thinking out loud. But that's something that you need to get uh, into doing. Also, when something doesn't go your way, bro, you have to just understand that there is a lesson there and there's an opportunity for you to grow and you learn something. Or that person didn't see the value in the situation because you understand that you are a good guy and you have a lot to offer. Be a lot of people come out of situations thinking that, oh, the person didn't want to interact with me, whether you're trying to make friends or you're looking for a woman or something, because they didn't see the value in me, because they think I'm a loser, or I look like this, so I definitely will understand why they want to talk to me. Now, if you didn't take a shower and you haven't brushed your teeth, of course you're going to fail in most social situations, hopefully. If you don't fail in that situation, you will later, trust me. But it's not necessarily because of you, and it's not necessarily because of the person. It's a combination of things. So you can't blame yourself for people not really necessarily seeing your value when you think that you present yourself to the world like an average person. Now, me going where I go in Los Angeles, I get a lot of looks because, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm a handsome guy. But before, when I wasn't taking care of myself, I would always blame the person. I would always say, well, they're superficial. They must be an idiot because even though, I got stains all over my clothes, even though I have paint all over my boots, even though I look a damn fool, even though I look very messy, even though I look very unkempt, they should still be willing to look past all of that because I have all my teeth. Well, they're crooked, but I still have all my teeth. I speak pretty well. You know, I'm on my way to work. I'm coming from work. I told them that. That's why I'm making this excuse to look all dusty. And they should just be able to see past that and want to mess with me. Nah, man, that's not how it works, bro. If you're overweight and you got a fucked up ass afro and you got chicken grease all over your shirt, but you can hold a good conversation, bro, yes, people A lot of people are going to look past that, but you shouldn't put yourself in a situation where people have to look past your appearance. You should just be an adult and present yourself to the world like you should be socialized with and you should be taken seriously. It's not really that's a human thing, bro. That doesn't have anything to do with people being superficial or anybody. It's not that's a human thing, bro. That's a you problem. At the end of the day, what we do have to understand is your comfort zone is your enemy, bro. Your comfort zone is your enemy. If you want to, if this is what I would recommend, and again, I'm not a dating coach or anything or a guru, but if you want anything in your life to improve, I will say this. Let's just don't take this literally, but let's just say if you want to get better with talking to women, bro, take a cold shower, exercise, do things that make you uncomfortable. So at least you will put yourself in the position to be able to socialize with more females. If you want to build up the confidence or yeah, let's just say build up the confidence to ask your boss for a raise. Take that cold shower. That's uncomfortable as hell. Work out until you feel uncomfortable and then do 3 more minutes of your workout. Do cardio to the point where you can't breathe. Do something that makes you uncomfortable, and with the intention of this discomfort is going to add to my ability to do whatever it is that I want to do, because there's power in that, bro. A lot of people might say that I'm describing discipline. Of course it's going to give you discipline, but if you're too uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, you're not going to build discipline at all. You're just gonna be you're just gonna be a weirdo like that dude off Taxi Driver, and you're just gonna have these strange habits and this weird social disconnect from people. So that's what I would say, man. Listen to that affirmation track, whatever goal you may have, man. Put your goals in the comment section. I'll put one of my goals in the comment section. And it doesn't have to necessarily be social, even though most people do need to improve their social life. If 72% of people in America have experienced trauma after the age of 12, and 75% Americans should get some form of psychotherapy at some point, more than likely you have some kind of social awkwardness to yourself. But it could be with your spiritual life. Are you comfortable? Are you stuck in your comfort zone so much that you can't pray for too long? Or you can't read the Bible for too long? Or you can't even interpret the Bible in the way that the average intelligent human being would, because you're too uncomfortable with thinking for yourself enough to go deep into these scriptures? Are you letting your comfort zone hold you back from meditating in the dark, working on your spirituality, which is very important? Are you too in your comfort zone to start doing shadow work or start trying to heal your traumas? Are you too in your comfort zone to go get therapy? That's a big one. Are you too in your comfort zone to get your license? Are you too in your comfort zone to find a new job, to sacrifice going to the club and actually saving your money so you could get gas money so you could start interviewing before or after work or on your lunch breaks? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you may need, bro. The combination of you using exercises to escape your comfort zone to get what you need is going to bless you in the long run, bro. It's going to build your discipline. It's going to improve your social skills. It's going to, bro, even me just, because I stopped listening to it for a minute because I fell off. But even me just getting out of my comfort zone, nigga, I got fucking fired from my job. My girl broke up with me, not in that order. And I got kicked out of my apartment. Or I didn't get kicked out. I had to leave. I stay in an Airbnb in a little ass room. But guess what? I'm making almost $10 more. She's not my, well, she don't know that, but she's about to be my girlfriend. Her mental health has improved. Her life even got better in a lot of different ways. And I'm about to be in an even nicer crib in Hollywood, bro, California. So me getting out of my comfort zone, me forcing my way, it wasn't even my choice of escaping my comfort zone. I stopped listening to that affirmation because I was already constantly out of my comfort zone. I stay in the hood now. I didn't stay in the hood before. I stayed in Chinatown and some nice luxurious apartments where you could walk around with both your headphones in and don't have to look behind your back. You know what I'm saying? It's LA, but it's still not that. Not my LA. But nah, I stay in the pretty gang related banging activity area. Now, it's not comfortable being in any of these situations at a new job with new responsibility. All of this shit is uncomfortable as hell, bro. But I like it. It's only making me greater, bro. I can't meditate like I want to. I can't, chant as loud as I want to. I can't do my rituals how I want to. I can't set up an altar how I want to. I have to move again so I could be closer to my job. I'm gonna be even more uncomfortable, paying even more money, bro. But it's a good thing. It's gonna make me a better person, bro. It's gonna make me a better person. I can't drink how I used to drink. There's a lot of things that are making me uncomfortable. But listening to those affirmations in combination with this, now everybody knows everybody knows that I used to be I'm still very socially awkward, but very, very, very quiet, like eerily quiet. Never approach strangers in the street unless I wanted directions or wanted to say, you wash your hands. Come here, you want to get on the camera and tell them how you made me uncomfortable? What? Come here. Dada. Anyways, there's power in being uncomfortable, bro. There's power in that, and you gotta use it. That's what being an adult is, bro. If you're too scared to, like I was saying, bro. Now I'm talking to people, making connections, networking. Like, bro, I never used to do that. I'm talking to people on the train, talking to people walking down the street at my job, making friends. Like Aaron Moses making friends. If you would have told me that even 2 years, even 1 year ago, last year, I'd have been like, you saw me that walking down the street talking to a stranger. Yeah, right, buddy. Kids don't do drugs. But nah, it's true. So if there's anything in your life, whether your intentions are to do these things or not, listen to that affirmation every day in the morning. If you smoke bud, bro, if you get high, listen to that affirmation for at least 10 minutes. It's 20 minutes long. Damn! It's 20 minutes long, but I would have to say you could do 7 minutes. You don't got to do the whole 20 minutes, but you want to get all the affirmations because, like I said, he's not just repeating one thing. So that's his jalapeno. But you don't have to do one thing, bro. And whatever you think, this is gonna unlock parts of your subconscious. This is gonna unlock parts of your subconscious mind that you never even knew were there, bro. It's gonna make you start doing things unconsciously in your life that you never thought that you would do. Like this is some real life-changing stuff. So make sure you like this video, man. Send this video to whoever you think needs to watch it, along with the power of discomfort affirmation. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the comment section and try to put it in the description. What's up, Jess? But improve your life, man. Improve the people around you. Love yourself. And improve what you want to improve for you. It's always good to say that you're going to do it for your kids for extra motivation. But do it for you, because if it's not for you, then you can't take care of your kids, because your kids are not going to take care of you right now. And if they are, blessings to you. But like I said, it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron. It's Aaron. Is this? I thought I cut the hair off my lip. I don't know. It's Aaron Moses. I'm doing all right, Jess. Thank you. I'm about to end this video. Make sure you like this video before I get up out of here. Before you get up out of here. Love y'all. Peace. Gang.